Hello everyone. Welcome to this video on how to create a list report using bold reports. Before getting into the video, let's talk a bit about list reports. A list data region can be used to create a free-form report layout. Like a table and a matrix, a list data region is not restricted to a grid layout. It acts as a container for the placement of multiple report items side by side so that you can easily design business reports such as invoices, mail merges, and forms. In this video, we will see how to connect to a data source, retrieve employee details from the database, and design a report that prints the employee information using the list report item. First, let's create a new report. Create a new report and name it List Report. You can see how to create your first report in another video. I have provided the video link in the video description for your convenience. Now let's create a data source. Create a new Microsoft SQL data source and name it Employee Details. For your convenience, I have provided a link to a video on creating a data source using Microsoft SQL in the video description. Then, click Connect. Change the dataset name to Employees. Since we are concatenating two fields into a single field, navigate to the SQL Query Editor by toggling the Code option in the Query Designer. The SQL Query Editor allows you to write, edit, execute and reuse SQL statements. Enter the SQL query to extract the employee details from the database. Click the Run button, and the extracted details will be displayed. Click Finish. Now let's add the list report item in the designer. Drag a list report item from the item panel into the design surface. Assign the dataset value to the list report item by clicking the drop-down button next to the dataset field. The list of datasets added to the report will be displayed in the drop-down list. I select the employees dataset. Click the list report item. In the Properties pane, under the Basic Settings category, change the border type to None. Resize the list report based on your needs. Add two rectangle report items inside the list report item. And resize the rectangle report items. One is for displaying the employee's image, and the other is for printing the employee information. Now let's add the image report item. Drag and drop the image report item from the item panel to the first rectangle. And resize the image so that it fits in the rectangle. There is another method to add an image to the report. Right-click inside the rectangle. A context menu will be displayed. Click Insert. And select Image. Select the image item in the design area and click. In the Properties pane under the Basic Settings category, set the source value as external. To open the expression pane, click the icon next to the value. And select Expression from the context menu. The expression dialog will open. Add the expression value. Click OK. Click the Preview button. You will see the list of images that are added to the report. Now let's add the labels and data fields. Drag and drop the text box report item from the item panel to the rectangle. And resize the text box item. Click inside the text box report item and type the label value. Similarly, add the remaining labels designation. Birthdate. About. Address. And phone number. Drag and drop the text box parallel to the name label and resize the text box report item. Right-click the text box and select Expression from the context menu. The expression dialog will open. Add the expression field value. Click OK. Similarly, add the remaining data values designation. Birthdate. About. Address. And phone number. Now let's format the labels and data fields. Select all label text box fields. In the Properties pane, under the Basic Settings category, select the font family Sego UI. The font color white. The font size 11. And the font style bold. Under the Alignment category, change the text alignment property to left and the vertical alignment property to middle. Under the Appearance category, change the background color property. Similarly, select all the data fields. In the Properties pane, under the Basic Settings category, select the font family Sego UI. The font size 11. Under the Alignment category, change the text alignment property to left and the vertical alignment property to middle. Under the Appearance category, change the background color property. Select all the label text boxes and click the sizing icon in the toolbar. Select the same size option so that all the text boxes will have the same height and width. Similarly, apply the same size to the data fields. Now let's add and format the header. Enable the header section in the design area. Add a rectangle report item and format it. Add a text box inside the rectangle report item and type the text employee details. Format the content in the text box. Now click the Preview button. You will see the employee details are displayed in the list report item. In this video, we have learned how to display employee details using a list report item. Stay tuned to this channel for our upcoming videos on bold reports. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.